Hey guys, what's going on? Out here doing a little fishing. Water temps are 87.9, 88 degrees. You know, these fish, they live shallow on this lake. This is a dirty water lake, and you can most of the time find these fish shallow. But not today, man. Been out here a few hours so far, not one bite. I was supposed to do my MTB slam today, but with moving, there was a mix-up at the post office. My boxes got shipped back to like Indianapolis or something like that. Still waiting for those to come back to me, so I contacted Mr. Tackle Box. They sent me out another one on Friday, and I was hoping I'd have it by today to do the slam, and it didn't show up, so I'm just out here fun fishing. And like I said, not doing too good, so. But I was hoping to find a few fish shallow, flipping tubes, but like I said, not doing too well. While I'm out here though, I wanted to make a video for you guys, and I'm getting a lot of questions on these Tatulas. You guys want a review on these reels? I'm fishing the Tatula, the Type R, and the Zillions this season. And I also wanted to say, you guys are asking why I sold off my Bass Pro reels. It had nothing to do with the quality of those reels. Those reels are still awesome. I love the Pro Qualifiers, the Johnny Morris reels. There was just so much hype on this TWS system that I wanted to try out these Daiwa reels. That's pretty much why I sold off my. Hold on. Oh, I come off. You believe that? That was a good fish. Anyways. Where was I at? So anyway, that's why I sold off the Bass Pro reels, just to try out this TWS system. And guys, it's the real deal. You know, before I say any more, I have nothing to do with Daiwa. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not on their pro staff or anything like that. I just wanted to try out that TWS system. And like I said, it's the real deal. You can skip a lot easier with them. Let me go ahead and show you guys, just in case you're not sure, you're not familiar with what that is. Alright guys, here's the TWS system. You'll see it's a slot versus an oval shape or a little circle, you know, like other reels would have. So when the line's coming off the spool, it's not much of an angle going through that line guide. It's gonna ball up on you less backlashes. It skips great. But on a fast cast, all that line tries to shoot through that small hole. That's when you have a backlash. That slot helps eliminate a lot of that. And so that TWS system is the main reason that I sold off my other reels and to try out these Daiwas. I mean, it's definitely the real deal. But the main difference, I'm sure you guys can't see that, but that's one heck of a cast. But the main difference between the Tatula and the Zillion, I'm not going into specs and all that, you know, how the reel's built and all that, but what you're going to notice, the Zillion has a free-floating spool, so they say you're going to get a longer cast, and you do. I mean, I'm not saying it's a huge difference, but you do get somewhat of a longer cast. You'll notice you have a bigger spool tension knob, plus it's clicking, but it's really worth double the money for the Zillion. In some cases, I want to say it is. I mean, like I said earlier in the year, you know, I'm ready to sell all my Tatulas and Type R's and buy all Zillions next year, and I still may. But the more I use the Tatulas, I mean, it's a solid reel for the money. I mean, for the price, it's definitely hard to beat. I mean, if you're looking for longevity, though, you know, if your reel's going to last a long time, I'm sure the Zillion is going to outlast the Tatula. I mean, I'm sure it's made a lot better. Like I said, it does cast further. I do like the bigger clicking spool tension knob. It's just more of a solid feeling reel. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's definitely a nice reel. And I know I sound like I'm going back and forth here. That's because I'm still unsure what I want to do. And if I can afford it next year, I may go all Zillions. I may go all Tatulas. And this year was more of like a trial and error type year for me. I got a few of each just to try everything out, see what I really liked. Definitely hard to beat the Tatula. even a full retail. I mean, it's a good reel for 150 bucks. And you can find them cheaper than that if you go on Amazon and really shop around. Now the Type R's, again, it's a solid reel. The main difference there, it's got a lighter spool. The main reason I got those reels is because they match the Dobbin Savvy. It's the main reason. The red and black, the Savvy's red and black. It's a sick looking combo. That is the main reason that I got the Type R's. If I could do it again, would I still get them? Yeah, probably. I mean, I like the way they look. But the price difference, is it really worth it? To me, I really don't see it worth it. From the Tatula to Type R, you know, if I'm going to spend 200 bucks again on a Type R, I'll spend another 100 and get a Zillion. But if you can find the Type R's cheaper, then yeah, you know, it's definitely a good reel for the price if you can find them cheaper. But me personally, I don't know if I'll buy them again. You know, I may just put more money in to get the Zillion. But if 200 bucks is in your price range and you like the Type R, you know, go for it. Like I said, all three reels have the PWS system. The main difference from the Tatula to the Type R is that lighter spool. Then from there you go to the Zillion, which has a free floating spool, which means how I want to explain this here. On your standard spools, the shaft goes all the way through to the tension knob. On the Zillion, it doesn't. The bearing is on the other end of the spool and it stops right there. So it doesn't go all the way through the reel. So when you make a cast with the Zillion, the spool is the only thing spinning. But you know, I love all three reels, guys, don't get me wrong. But there's times I'll pick up this Tatula, that's what I'm using right now, and I'll think it's a Zillion. I mean, they all feel really similar. And a few guys have made comments too that the new Zillion is not as good as the previous model. You know, I've never used those, so I can't compare. But if you just pick up the new Zillion for the first time, trust me guys, you're gonna love it. It fits my hand really good. I like the new frame size or frame style. I believe it's a little bit different than the previous models, but it fits my hand really well. But that's kind of my thoughts on it. Again, this video wasn't to go into specs and all that about the reels. Just my honest opinion on the reels. And like I said before, I'm not sponsored by Daiwa. I'm not on the pro staff. I just bought these reels just because I wanted to see what the hype was about. And they definitely lived up to it. I'm definitely a huge fan of these Daiwa reels. But my final advice would be, if 150 bucks is in your price range, go for the Tatulas. If you want to spend a little bit more, you'll get a lighter spool, a nicer looking reel. I like that red and black, it does look pretty good on the Type R. You know, go for the Type R. If you got the money and you want to treat yourself, go for that Zillion. I mean, you won't be disappointed with, you know, any of the reels. Like I said earlier, as far as comparing these reels to other reels, I personally don't see a huge difference in casting distance. I believe there's some, not a huge difference, but it's just the fact that you can cast the same distance with less effort. And like I said, keeping it real fishing, he said that before, and I totally agree. So guys, that's my opinion on the Tatula, the Type R, and the Zillion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully it answered some of your questions and helped you guys out. But like I said, you'll be happy with any of the three reels that I mentioned. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. If you guys can see that or not, 1/4 ounce weight, that's one heck of a cast on a 15-pound line.